See, look at all that meat. This little restaurant is actually inside a house where Vietnamese people live. Ingredients. That's a special ingredient. They cook everything you can possibly imagine here. This dish is prepared in these wooden bowls. Chewy texture. The ceiling's a bit smoked up. Friends, we've been there and today we are trying the best Vietnamese street food. So today, we are visiting 8 of our favorite spots that I and Huyen love and trying the best dishes they serve. It will be very delicious. Let's go?
Sure.
So friends, right now we're in a restaurant that serves sticky rice, glutinous rice with meat. But there's another important point I need to mention. We only have a budget of 1 million Vietnamese dong. I don't even know if we'll stick to it or not. We plan to visit 8 restaurants we love, but there will be something special at the end. Personally, I love this dish, but I don't know if Huyen will like it. Alright friends, let's go inside. Let's see what they're cooking in this restaurant. By the way, as you can see, there's a huge line. Right here, the chef is serving portions like this. Hopefully, they'll let us get closer and film. Everything looks really appetizing. Honestly, I've been here more than once and it's one of my favorite spots. On the left, dried meat, chicken, dried sausages, pork, beef, something that looks like mushrooms, parsley, fried eggs, Vietnamese ham. You just come here and order whatever you're interested in. Everything is super tasty. Verified by me personally. So, we ordered 6 different dishes from this place. I want to talk about things that even after 6 years I still can't get used to. Namely, the tiny wooden chair. But these ones are okay, at least they have a backrest, but most street food spots just have little blue plastic chairs, which are super uncomfortable to sit on. And one more thing behind me, dirty dishes just stacked up next to us. To be honest, I got used to it, I got it, there isn't that much space in Vietnam. We're waiting for our food. Oh, they just brought it, let's see what we got. I see some beautiful meat, sticky rice, vegetables. Let's try it, looks amazing.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, smells very good. Yeah, smells very good.
Let's try it, friends. But before that, let's ask Huyen what this restaurant is. What's the name of this restaurant?
It's called Soy Yen.
Soy Yen.
Soy Yen.
And what do they cook? What that?
They cook soy, of course, with the meat, the pork.
Pork. Sausages. These are dried sausages, quite unique.
Yeah, it's called pate.
Pastel. Can you say pastel?
Pastel.
Pastel, yeah. Very good. What's that? Looks unusual.
It's called rook.
That's dried meat.
And this made from pork.
So let's eat. I'm so hungry. Starting with the rice. Honestly, the rice is very basic. Just sticky rice. I've had this many times. Plain rice, a bit salty. We ordered 2 types of rice, with beans and fried onion. I like this one more. Can I try?
Yeah.
This rice is unusual. They add some corn, beans, fried onion. I like it more, I really enjoy it.
Oh, this better eat with this soup.
Queen recommends.
Can I try?
Go ahead. Well, I'd love to finish all of these, but I understand there are 7 places ahead. What's that?
Huyen, what is that?
What's that?
Ingredient.
It's a special Vietnamese ingredient. It reminds me of squid. Taste-wise too.
Is it meat?
Yeah, made from pork.
Pork meat.
Yeah, crushed pork like this.
If someone told you this was squid, like the kind in our snack packs, you wouldn't know the difference. The texture is very different. Every dish is delicious. Not like in some places where only one or two dishes stand out. Here every dish is great. Amazing taste and cheap.
It's the most
Yeah.
is because I often eat this, and this one is easy to eat. Yeah. It's
Yeah, looks good, looks
delicious.
good.
Friends, it's delicious. We can finish it all. We can. We could finish it, but we won't, because we still have 6 or 7 more spots ahead. So, shall we go?
Let's go.
Let's go, friends. Alright, we're at the second restaurant.
Ding dim sum.
Да, dim sum.
It's a Vietnamese restaurant with Chinese cuisine, where they make steamed and fried dumplings Asian style. Let's go check out what it looks like. Ordering our steamed and fried dumplings. This is what they look like. Very appetizing. Actually, it's a Chinese restaurant, Chinese food, but with Vietnamese restrictions. Let's say it's a Vietnamese style Chinese dish. They prepared this dish in these wooden containers. As far as I understand, it's for steaming. This little restaurant really reminds me of Hong Kong. Maybe this dish is from Hong Kong, like boiled buns, dumplings, very tasty. I've eaten these many times in both China and Vietnam. By the way, you might notice even the chairs are different, not like in Vietnam. Actually, never seen these chairs in Vietnam. Maybe they're in Hong Kong style. If you know, write in the comments. Alright, let's check out the most sacred place in this restaurant. Food is served, my dear friends. Let's ask Huyen what's inside these boiled dumplings.
First one is the shrimp pork and I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
A little fly distracted Huyen for a moment. That's quite normal in Vietnam, so let's continue.
They are the shrimp and spinach. And the last one is a soup, shrimp and pork. Yes.
Looks appetizing. I like the green. Alright, time to taste our steamed Chinese dumplings in Vietnam. And as you can see, there's a lot of raw. Not even sure it's real, just to not overeat.
Not many, right? Here.
Just leave it.
Let's try.
Let's try.
So tasty, yeah?
Yummy.
There are shrimp inside. Very juicy. Yes, very tasty. Great dish. I haven't had this in a long time. Back in China, 7 years ago. But I boiled them. They didn't taste nearly as good. Alright, we've tried the first steamed dumplings. Delicious, juicy, great flavor. I really like it.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
From 0 to 10.
9.
9?
9.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Let's try the next one, the green one. But now it looks like dumplings.
Looks unusual.
For some reason, I think they're sweet.
I'll try with this chili.
Huyen recommends trying it with pepper.
Chili is good.
Not really my thing, to be honest.
I don't really like. This is better. I like this one. 5 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I like all.
It's like chewing gum. Not bad. I think it's much better. Let's move on to the next dish. This dish reminds me Hinkali, our country's dish.
Can I take it with my fingers?
Okay.
As far as I know, Hinkali is eaten with hands. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments.
How is that? Not good?
Just weird.
The first time Huyen doesn't like something. Let's try it.
How do you feel?
I like, but
To me, it seems like there's too much ginger and some kind of spice, but it's interesting. If there were less spice, it would remind me of Huyen and I. This one is really tasty, I liked it, but it's like a jelly mess, definitely don't recommend trying it. We just ate all those Vietnamese and Chinese buns. To be honest, I didn't really like it, especially that green jelly thing, but the first dish was cool. It's probably the only reason to come here. But now, friends, we're heading to the third location, so let's keep going.
Let's eat banh mi.
So, Huyen, tell us, what's in the banh mi?
With chicken.
With chicken, friends. And this one?
With pork.
This one with pork. Let's look deeper into these premium banh mi's. I've been here many times already. Honestly, these are some of the best Vietnamese sandwiches, let's call them that I've ever had. Look how much meat there is. I've tried it many times. It's just an awesome creation. Go ahead, try it. What do you think?
Very tasty.
Huyen says it's very tasty. It really is. There's a lot of different meat. Let's move this banh mi aside because we've still got the chicken one. Let's see what's inside.
what's inside?
Wait. Chicken, cucumber.
Chicken, cucumber,
What's that called?
cabbage.
Cabbage.
Alright, let's go. The meat looks really juicy, appetizing. One of my favorite banh mi's. If you're ever in Vietnam and for some reason don't know what to eat, I strongly recommend this. You definitely will not go wrong. Lots of meat and no fewer crumbs. Huyen is offering me something spicy. As I mentioned, Vietnamese people really love spicy food. Let's try it with a chili.
Is it good or spicy?
Not very spicy, but good.
It adds a kick. Yes, it's no wonder Vietnamese people add red chili to almost every dish. It adds flavor, especially once you get used to it. Over time, you can't eat food without it, and it really is hard to stop eating these Vietnamese banh mi's. But so, we wouldn't overdo it. What do you think we did? We gave our piece of banh mi to our cameraman. How was the banh mi, by the way?
Very tasty, top place in Hanoi.
Agreed. Huyen, what's our next location?
No idea.
Let's find out. Well, we're full, but we are thirsty, so let's go have some coffee in a very unusual place.
Follow me.
Follow Huyen. That's not all yet. Let's go all the way. There's a very tempting story that during the Vietnam War, people wanted to drink coffee, but the Americans didn't allow it. No, actually, the Vietnamese decided to rent an apartment in a building like this and make a cool, unusual coffee shop. And honestly, they pulled it off. Did you know that Vietnam is the second largest coffee exporter in the world? What do you think, by the way? Which country is number one? Write in the comments. It's a very small coffee bar, but very quiet, stylish, with interesting music, and usually there are more visitors here than tables. It's very popular. It's located right in the heart of Vietnam. The heart is, you could say, in the slums, because look where the Vietnamese opened this coffee bar. Right inside some building. Can't say it's a new building. It's at least 50 years old. Looks very old, but still, they managed to open a coffee bar here. Fun fact, friends, before I forget, after 6 years of living in Vietnam, I've gotten used to a lot. I understand it's a different culture, but when people fart and burp, sorry, that's hard to get used to. Even in a bar, someone sitting, farting. Good thing it's not next to me. Over there, on the left, can't film it. Okay, we had the egg coffee. By the way, it reminds me a bit of a dessert. And actually, at the end, we're gonna try the smelliest dessert in the world. But Huyen doesn't know that yet. As you can see behind me, they're preparing fried shrimp cake. It's quite a funny situation. We came here just for 2 pieces. The situation was, we came and they said, come back in an hour. But we used our Vietnamese speaking skills, and this woman, our hostess, decided she would help us out, so to speak, skip in the line and cook the dish for us. This is another example of how kind people are in Vietnam. They are kind to absolutely everyone.
What's the name of the dish?
This is called Bánh tôm.
Bánh tôm.
Honestly, it's not exactly my favorite Vietnamese dish, but Huyen really loves it and could probably eat it every day.
Do you like this dish?
Yeah, I really like this.
I think it's too greasy. I'm not a fan of such dishes. The ceiling got a bit smoky, probably from all the grilling going on. But that's certainly not stopping us. Of course, the smell here of this oil really hits the nose hard. While we're waiting for our shrimp cakes, I decided to show you a street full of street food. They cook everything here. Anything you can imagine, even things you couldn't imagine. It's a long street, about 200 meters, and they cook, clean, wash, sell, you can see anything here. And here's our location where we'll try the dish. It's right next to the main street where hundreds of thousands of cars pass by. It's a cool spot. I really like it. The weather's amazing. Let's try the cake. So here are our greasy cakes. Let's give them a taste.
You first, Huyen.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna try, okay? First one.
Dipping it into a spicy sauce with some veggies.
Good? Looks very oily.
Yeah, it's oily.
Oily.
Oily little things like street food, by the way. That's one of the reasons why, again, McDonald's didn't really work in Vietnam. There aren't many of them because there are thousands, hundreds of Vietnamese dishes. This green vegetable is unripe papaya. Vietnamese people love to eat unripe fruits and vegetables. Alright, let's try a piece with shrimp. Tasty, I like it. Especially when the sauce soaks into the shrimp. Not bad, but too greasy for me. I can see Huyen really likes this dish, and she told a story about how her mom took her to this place when she was younger.
Huyen, would you like to come back to this place?
Yeah, of course.
Every day?
No,
No? How often?
maybe 1 month.
Once per month.
This food is oily, so after you eat this, maybe after 1 month you can eat this again.
You don't gain weight.
Yeah.
So girls, go easy with these dishes to avoid gaining weight. Keep an eye on your health. Look at this shrimp cake. How many liters of oil do you think it took to cook such a large pile of shrimp? Write in the comments. Now we're heading to the next location. It will definitely surprise you. Let's continue. On the way to this place, I saw disgusting fried pancakes with worms, which we, by the way, tried in our previous videos. Check them out on our channel. We're at the next location to try a wonderful Vietnamese dish, a pizza called
Bánh tráng.
Bánh tráng.
Here it is, by the way. Still hot. Looks awesome. 3 dishes like this, and we came here for the Vietnamese pizza. I want to try this pizza. Looks like a big piece of a chip.
Chipsa. Chipsa.
The cameraman laughs at us. I don't know how to describe it. Well, let me describe the taste.
Good?
It tastes cool. I really like it. By the way, they also added sausages here. Sweet sausages. It's sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy crispy. Reminds me of chips. To be honest, as a main dish, there's not much to eat here. But if you just want to grab a quick bite, a good snack, unusual taste. And it's very cheap. You might be wondering, friends, why there's so much street food in Vietnam, but all the Vietnamese guys and girls are so slim. Why do you think that is? Share in the comments. Say the name of the next dish. What is it?
Bánh tráng cuộn.
Bánh tráng cuộn.
Yeah.
So try first.
Okay, let's try.
Looks like rolls with some vegetables inside, and all of that, of course, with some mayo, as it should be. Huyen is making me eat these greasy rolls, even though I came here for pizza. Inside I see those sweet sausages, vegetables wrapped in rice paper roll most likely, and topped with some most likely mayo and ketchup. Let's continue. Roll with fresh vegetables, some kind of light sauce, not clear which. Probably not mayo, not too greasy, but not very tasty. Pizza is way better.
You like it?
So.
I don't really like this dish. Well, the Vietnamese people probably like it. Honestly, it's an acquired taste. If this is the last dish on earth, then you will probably love it. That's how I would describe it. Pizza is much tastier. Let's move on to the next dish.
What is that?
It is called bánh tráng cuộn. It's so famous in Vietnam.
I see a green mango and some kind of noodles. 2 eggs, again that sweet and salty sausage and some nuts.
Papaya, да?
Papaya, beef, rice paper, and egg.
Not the most attractive dish I've tried in Vietnam, but why not give it a try? Let's move on. Some of the previous dishes we tried were Huyen's favorites. Now we'll eat what I like. So, let's go. Here you can just see people living their lives. Now we're entering a house. Everything's ready. We ordered in advance. This is one of my favorite places to snack on snails. A different type of snail, balut eggs, and of course the sauce. You can't go anywhere in Vietnam without it. What's cool about this place is that this little restaurant is right inside a house where Vietnamese people live. Sometimes you can even see them watching TV, eating something, doing stuff. It's like being part of a Vietnamese family, just enjoying the dishes made by locals. Let's get started.
So your first test.
Test. It's good.
Amazing flavor with this sauce. It has hundreds of spices. Pepper, lemongrass. Really tasty, like jelly with a seafood flavor. Delicious flavor. It might look gross, but it tastes really good. And it's also healthy. Right, Huyen? So, we've already tried the first type of snail. Let's move to the second one. Here it is. It's cooked in pineapple juice with herbs and some spices. It looks quite attractive and appetizing. Grandma brought us something else. Ah, I see. It's mango. Mango with spices. Vietnamese people love that.
So let's try this dish.
Yeah, okay. This dish is
How it's called Vietnamese?
ngao. It's
Ngao.
ngao. It's kind of a seafood.
Interesting name.
Yeah. Ngao, ngao.
Again, not the most appetizing look. But don't forget, in Vietnam, most food doesn't look good, but that doesn't mean it tastes bad. A sauce with 1,000 spices.
It's good.
How's the taste? Like fish?
Like, no, not fish.
Let me try it.
A bit sour,
Sour?
a bit sour and sweet at the same time.
The pineapple gives it a sweet taste. What I like about this dish is that you don't need anything. Just sip the broth. Nice. Kind of like mussels.
Помню, как они выглядят. Просто
I don't even remember how they look. Just grab the shell and eat the seafood. Great. Our next dish is green mango. Not the green mango variety, just unripe mango. Vietnamese people dip it in all sorts of spiced pepper. That's how they eat it. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this, but believe me, Vietnamese people go crazy for it.
You forgot about one more dish.
This dish is chung cút. Chung cút, some kind of egg.
These are fertilized eggs, the ones Huyen doesn't want to try. But we'll do it for her because honestly, I like this dish, especially with the right sauce. So let's open this egg.
Cút.
Luộc.
Luộc.
Yeah.
Trứng. Cứt. Luộc.
No. That you just say shit. Chung
Trứng.
cút.
Cút.
Yeah. Lộ.
Luộc.
Yeah.
Write in the comments if you want to learn Vietnamese. Also in Vietnam, it's totally normal to wipe your hands with a napkin and just throw it on the floor. But since we're in the host's house, grandma's house, this is her sister and some relative, honestly I don't know. It doesn't feel right to do that here. And the final dish here is some kind of fruit. It kind of looks like ginger. Like a rotten cucumber that's been in the cellar for way too long. And grandma forgot about it, then you found it, opened it up and tried it. By the way, friends, I'll leave all the locations in the description, but when you come here, don't forget to grab a little spoon, scoop some broth and drink it. Delicious broth, like a kind of seafood broth with pineapple, because in Vietnam they often cook seafood with pineapple. Also guys, look at this dog. This dog is just huge, and you feel right at home here. Grandma is nearby, turn on the TV so something's playing. Nice atmosphere. And the dog, as you can see, was raised on seafood. I recommend this place. Huyen, what more do you want?
I want a dessert.
We're here, friends. Now we're going to order a dessert with the smelliest fruit on this planet. Can you guess what fruit it is? I'm already near the place and can smell it. The smell of durian. Here it comes, friends. This stinky dessert, but still a beloved one.
Finally.
I love this dessert, smells amazing, but not even all Vietnamese like it. For example, Huyen didn't want to order it.
Let's try.
Oh my god.
No need to show you that. Cut it.
How to eat it correctly?
Here, the first thing we eat soy. We have a coconut, and then
We pour coconut oil over this sticky green rice.
we spread it. Can you try first this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Huyen doesn't like durian. Do you like durian? Yes or no?
No.
She doesn't like it. Try it at your own risk. Most people dislike the smell.
I'm scared.
She doesn't want to try it. Let's just hope she doesn't throw up.
Is it good? Not good. Not good.
See, even among Vietnamese, not all like it. From what I've seen, most Vietnamese don't like durian, but I absolutely love it. So, all together, coconut, sticky rice, durian, smells really strong. Great. Really delicious, honestly.
What did you order?
I can eat durian, so I order the avocado ice cream instead. It's good.
She decided not to take a risk. And the second durian dessert is called che.
Cheer, yeah?
Yeah, you need to put ice first.
We ate ice more to cool down the dessert.
Okay, what's next? And just like that?
Yeah, just eat.
Alright, let's try. Be sure to get lots of durian, fruits, jackfruit and some ice with this coconut oil or milk.
Very good.
Delicious. Super fresh sweet dessert. I think it's a bit too much sugar. Better to use less sugar and more durian. These kinds of desserts so good. So delicious. What's inside? Jackfruit, jelly, durian, coconut milk, ice, all very simple. So delicious. Let me tell you more. It's well known that you can take durian through airports or carry it on board. It's forbidden. Even many hotels don't allow it. Because not all hotel guests, especially at airports, like the smell. Friends, unfortunately all good things come to an end, like this durian, what you can see here. The durian piece wasn't so small, but the pit inside is bigger than the fruit itself, just so you don't get fooled. Friends, we've got an idea. The person whose comment gets the most likes under this video will receive a huge pack of durian cookies. So leave your comments. And if you haven't seen our previous videos, check them out. They'll appear somewhere here. This was Artyom Chaplin.
And Huyen.
Bye friends.
Bye bye.